Hi guys, Farhan Tipu here, and today we are back with another smartwatch review from Fireboltt. Fireboltt has recently started off with this new edition of smartwatches called the Luxe editions. The Legacy is the fourth watch in this Luxe category, where the first three are the Quantum, the Blizzard and the Invincible Plus. When we reviewed the second smartwatch launched under this category, that's the Blizzard smartwatch, we weren't very impressed with the smartwatch at all. But now when the fourth one has come, we decided to check out if they have made any improvements from the last time and if this actually makes the user feel luxurious while wearing it. So in the box, we get to see one smartwatch, obviously, along with a user manual, a warranty card, a few subscription cards and a charging cable. We also get an extra silicone strap with a quick change pins. Interestingly, Fireboltt has offered us a wireless charging for this watch when compared to the previous three watches. I guess they must have realized that wireless is more premium feeling than the basic magnetic pogo pins, which never even used to stick when I had to try on the Blizzard smartwatch. Now, coming to the design of the watch, we can see that the Legacy smartwatch has a metal built finish to it, along with two buttons on the right side. The top button unlocks the screen, viewing the menu, and also acts as a back button, while the lower one is a dedicated sports button. You should also know that the top button is also a functional rotating crown. On the back of the watch, you can see the sensor plate, which is made of plastic. For the straps, we've been given the hybrid leather straps, which is basically leather on top and silicone under. If you aren't comfortable with this, you can still switch to the full silicone strap that will be provided to you in the box. Here today, we've got the black color leather variant with us that you can get at the price of 3799, or you can also go for the stainless steel variants at 4499. Now talking about the display, we get to see a 1.43 AMOLED touch display on the watch. The display on this watch is quite good and bright. Even while using it under sunny conditions, I didn't have any problem looking at the display of the watch. The brightness can go up to 600 nits, and due to its 466 into 466 resolution, everything on the watch was quite sharp to look at. The AMOLED display does look genuine on this watch as well. We can see that the glass on the display curves at the edges, and we can also see a thin line of bezels still shown even after Fireboltt went with these markings around the edges of the watch. But this isn't that noticeable, so I'll let it pass off as a good point this time. Now that the display, that is the most exciting part, is done, let me just inform you about the other features of this watch. When we see the box itself, you get to know that we get a health suit that has the heart rate tracking, SpO2 tracking, sleep tracking as well as stress monitoring with this watch. But only once when you start using it, you will see that we have also been given a blood pressure monitor here as well. The heart rate tracking shows us how it's been for us throughout the day, and I think it does a fantastic job in presenting to us the data with designs, unlike showing some data in just numbers and time. The SpO2 monitor also works okay in my view, but I'm more for using professional medical graded equipments for such activities. The sleep monitor does its part by showing us deep sleep, light sleep and awake time, but there's no REM sleep shown here. Speaking of tracking, we also have a pedometer here that provides us with a step count, and it's 96 to 97% accurate according to me in counting the numbers of steps I've taken. Next, we get the Bluetooth calling to make and receive calls here. Here is a sound test to show you the performance of the watch.
So this is how I sound while speaking to the Legacy smartwatch microphone. Here we get to see an option to mute the call, an option to switch the call to the mobile, and an end call option only.
The Legacy smartwatch also has well over 100 sports modes, from running, walking, cycling, climbing, basketball, badminton and much more. You can go check out the tracking performance for whichever sports you're into and see for yourself. It does the basics of tracking well for me, and like I've already said, we've been given a dedicated sports button and also a silicone strap to help you be prepared to chase for a healthier lifestyle. Some of the other features we get to see are the breathing exercises, timer, weather updates, stopwatch, alarm, and Find My Phone. Now let me show you the UI of the watch. When we swipe from the top, we can access a control panel where you find options to switch on your always on display, control your brightness, the Bluetooth toggle, the setting option and a D&D mode. When we swipe from down, you're shown your message notifications. When you swipe from the right or left, you're shown your activity levels, your HR monitor, stress monitor, your SpO2 monitor, music controls, weather updates, a QR code for the app and the call suite where you can access your contacts, call history and dial numbers. You can press the top right button to get to the menu. Here you can also choose 3 different menu styles as well. The list view, the cellular view and the rolling view. Rolling being my current favorite. Overall, it was a smooth enough experience for me while using the watch. I didn't feel any lag at all and the touch display was good and responsive. Now coming to the Fireboltt's new Smart Time Pro app that we have to download before using this watch. One thing I can say is finally Fireboltt did something smart. This is the new app that the user will get to use and it's nothing exceptionally great. I'm just happy that Fireboltt gave us another app to use for these Luxe edition smartwatches. And the Smart Time Pro app is easy to navigate through. We also get to see around 104 watch faces if I'm not mistaken, and they're all much better when compared to the watch faces we were getting from the older Dafit app. So coming to my final verdict on this watch, the pros for me are the extra strap that we get while choosing the leather variant, the AMOLED display of course, and the new app that they got. While the cons for me would be the screen refresh rate, where it could have at least been 60 or at least 75 Hz to make it completely smooth and rich while scrolling. The Bluetooth calling was also surprisingly okay for me and I could hear the person on the other end of the call. The other con that I feel is that I would have preferred to see an even more personalized monitor menu. Like for example, they didn't even add the REM sleep in the monitoring and I feel it would have been more motivating for us, not to just sleep, but to get sleep more consciously. The body paint finish I feel is also going to become a con. Even though it looks shiny and nice, I feel it's easier for scratches to be visible. I think if they had gone with a brushed metal finish, that would have been a little harder for scratches to be visible. So that's it for my review guys. I hope I've answered all your questions and if you still have some doubts, please feel free in asking them in the comment section below and I'll be sure to get back to you. Until then, see you next time.